Certainly not unusual for car passengers to put their seats all the way back, maybe to take a nap or rest. Most people mistakenly believe that that's okay. It's safe to ride with the seat fully reclined. But as early show correspondent Debbie Turner reports, that common misconception can lead to tragedy.
We were really, really close. She was 11 years old, and she didn't think twice about holding my hand to walk across the parking lot.
Yeah, she called herself Joyful Jamie. She was the noise of the house. Very bright, very active, and she was just a lot of fun.
Kevin and Vicki Panabecker of St. Louis, Missouri had two wonderful kids, son Drew and daughter Jamie. One afternoon 3 years ago, Drew picked up his sister from school after soccer practice, but Jamie never made it home.
Our son was driving the car. It was a beautiful day. The roads were dry, going about the speed limit, and he simply nodded off and fell asleep.
His sister Jamie was sitting in the passenger seat napping, as she often did, with her seat belt on and her seat back fully reclined.
We were always telling the kids, hey, if you're sleepy, recline the seat, take a nap, no problem.
I always thought that with the shoulder harness across, if the child comes forward, the shoulder harness will stop them from hitting the dashboard. That was what I always thought. That's why I thought they were safe.
Moments after Drew fell asleep, the car collided with a utility pole at this intersection. The kids were only a few blocks from home.
And as I came around the curve, I could see up ahead of me the little red car sitting on the side of the road.
What happened is when the car hit the utility pole, she was thrown forward. As she came up, shoulder belt stopped her and started throwing her back. But at the same time, the seat back lever had given way, and the seat back came up and it hit her in the back of the head. And it caused massive head trauma.
The Panabeckers are convinced that if Jamie's seat hadn't been reclined, she'd be alive today.
Our son had only a broken thumb in the accident. This was a minor accident. You know, the front of the car was destroyed because it hit the phone pole dead center, but it was a minor accident. And the only reason Jamie's not here is because her car seat was reclined.
This terrible accident happened in a car similar to this one. And if you read the owner's manual, it warns of the dangers of riding in a car with the seat reclined. Most owner's manuals do, but the problem is almost no one reads them.
People need to understand that if they recline the seat, they've basically disabled the belts.
Dr. Adrian Lund oversees research at the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety.
So what happens in a collision if the seatbelt is on, but the seat back is reclined?
Well, watch what happens to this seat belt as I recline the seat. You'll notice that the shoulder belt moves way out in front of me now. In a serious collision, I don't know what's going to happen. Am I going to go this way? The belt's not going to catch me. Do I go this way and I hit my head on the B-pillar? This belt, the shoulder belt, simply isn't protecting me at all. It's too far away from me. And the lap belt also is now looser. So in a serious frontal collision, I may start to slide under this belt. That leaves the lap belt over my abdomen where it can cause serious internal organ injuries.
How many of you have ever reclined the seat in a car while it's moving?
Since the accident, the Panabeckers have been on a campaign to raise public awareness by speaking to any group that will listen, like this Rotary Club, and by passing out flyers at high schools which advise to buckle up tight and sit upright.
What is your mission? What do you hope to accomplish now?
I would like to see a change in the seat design. That is my major goal. If we could stop the seats from reclining while the car's in motion, that's what I want. If you pull over, rest area, need to sleep, fine, but not while your car's in motion.
Vicki and Kevin believe that trying to prevent similar tragedies is what their daughter would want them to do.
Jamie would help others no matter what. I guess that's where we are. We're out to help others no matter what.
For The Early Show, I'm Debbie Turner, CBS News, St. Louis, Missouri.
Panabeckers have created a foundation to raise public awareness on this issue, and you can learn more about it by logging onto our website at cbsnews.com.